There is no single best month for every Sri Lanka trip. The island is shaped by two monsoons, and weather can be very different on opposite coasts at the same time. This guide shows which regions usually work best in each part of the year when rain is more widespread, and how to plan a route without letting one weather icon control your entire holiday. January and February are usually excellent for the south and west coasts. Places around Galle, Mirasa, Bentota and Colombo often have calmer seas and more reliable sunshine. The central hills can feel cool in the morning and evening, so carry a light layer for Kandy, Elda or Nuwara Elia. The north and east can still receive rain from the northeast monsoon, so do not assume the whole island has identical beach weather. March and April form the first inter-monsoon period. Days are often hot and humid, and afternoon or evening thunderstorms can. This can still be a very useful time for a mixed route through the cultural triangle, Kandy, the hills and the coast. Start outdoor activities early, keep one flexible afternoon, and remember that a short tropical shower does not always mean a full day of rain. From May, the southwest monsoon usually brings more rain to the western and southwestern parts of the island and to the windward slopes of the central hills. Sea conditions can also become rougher on exposed beaches. At the same time, the east coast and much of the dry zone often become better choices. This is when travelers can shift attention toward Trincomalee, Pasikuda, Arugumbe, Jaffna and the cultural triangle. July and August are strong months for the East Coast, the North and the Cultural Triangle. The Eastern Sea is often calmer, surf activity builds around Arugumbe, and ancient city routes can be easier to combine with eastern beaches. The Southwest can still be visited, but expect more variable rain and wind. In the hills, mist and showers can create dramatic scenery, but visibility may change quickly. September is a transition month. Early in the month, the east can still be attractive, while conditions elsewhere may improve or change from week to week. This is not a month to plan only from a yearly climate chart. Check the regional forecast close to your dates, avoid placing a non-refundable sea activity on the first day, and keep an indoor or cultural alternative available. October and November are the second inter-monsoon period, when heavy showers and thunderstorms can occur across many parts of Sri Lanka. Rain can be intense and local, and sea conditions may be unsuitable on some days. Travel is still possible, especially for culture, food and slower inland stays, but this is the period that needs the greatest flexibility. Do not build a tight route with every transfer, safari and boat trip fixed without backup options. December usually marks the return of better conditions on the south and west coasts, while the northeast monsoon begins to affect the east end. It is also a popular holiday period, so well-located hotels, drivers and reserved train seats can become harder to secure. Book important parts early, but keep checking the actual forecast because the start of the seasonal pattern is never identical every year. For a beach-first holiday, the simplest rule is to choose the coast before choosing the hotel. The south and west are usually strongest from about November to March. The east is usually strongest from about May to September. The shoulder months can still be rewarding, but confirm sea conditions locally before swimming, surfing, diving or taking a boat trip. A sunny sky does not automatically mean the ocean is safe. Hill country weather deserves its own plan. Kandy, Elda, Paputale and Nuwara Elia can be much cooler than the lowlands, and mist, wind and rain may change within the same day. Carry a light rain jacket and a warm layer, begin viewpoints and hikes early, and leave extra time for mountain roads and cloudy weather can reduce views, but it can also make tea country beautifully. For every month, pack sun protection, breathable clothing, a compact rain layer and suitable footwear. Check the Sri Lanka Department of Meteorology close to your travel dates, then compare the forecast for each region on your route. Plan important outdoor activities in the morning, allow travel buffers, and treat rain as something to manage rather than a reason to cancel the entire island. The simple summary is this. Choose the south and west in January and February. Use March and April for a mixed route with afternoon flexibility. Look east from May through September. Be most flexible in October and November. Return to the southwest in December. Subscribe to Sri Lanka Clearly for honest local advice about costs, food, transport, and practical itineraries. Discover Sri Lanka clearly before you arrive and while you explore.